Hello everybody, I'm Symes, this is Robin.
Hello!
And welcome to episode 9 of Stone Mirrors.
A land infested with all sorts of creatures.
Well, with lots of dead stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
So, yes, the exciting climax of last episode was that the trade caravan had arrived, so we're just waiting for them to show up. But I've done a little bit of twiddling since in between. Just designating this to be dug out, because I want this to be kind of the gatehouse, I suppose. Because
Safe zone.
yeah, if you remember, I said I wanted to have a way into the fortress that was still safe for us. So this is how that's going to work. Because this is going to have another drawbridge over this trench, and also a tunnel that leads down to where all the traps, maze, and everything is. So you can
have one drawbridge open, get people in, then open the other one in.
Yes. So we when we get everybody inside, we raise the outer drawbridge. They still think they can get in by going around through the traps and up, and then through the inner drawbridge. But if any of them actually make it this far, we just raise the inner drawbridge and then shoot them. That's the plan. So let's
Sounds fun.
Let's resume. Let them get on with it. Our cats adopting people, but that's whatever.
Yeah. Now all the goblins are dead.
Well, they left. They're not dead.
Oh, true. Yes. They sated their bloodlust on our migrants.
They massacred most of our migrants and then buggered off. And
there comes the caravan.
Here are the merchants, and we've brought our stuff up to the trade post as well. So we're just waiting for that to happen. Hopefully, they've brought our livestock that we wanted.
Alpacas.
And also we've claimed, I set it up to claim all these arrows that are lying around, because the goblins were using silver and iron arrows.
Posy.
Oh, and I also designated some hens to be slaughtered, because we still have too many and they were still fighting each other, so we're doing that too.
Roast chicken all round.
Yes. So, I don't know if you remember, we were discussing... Not really, that's not really it. We were discussing fat and soap making therewith. Oh. And I said, we've got loads of fat, and as it turns out, I was wrong, we've got no fat at all. Because it's all been used in the production of lavish meals. So I've...
need to pause and have a chat to the...
I turned off...
Trade Karen?
Oh, hello. An ambush. Again. So oh my god, how many of them? Oh, this isn't good.
Well, those horrible looking red things.
Well, it's these guys here that I'm mainly concerned about, these here kobold swordsmen. They do happen to have come along when the trade caravan's here, and the trade caravan has guards, so that they might be able to help us, but yeah, I don't like this at all.
Might be a good idea to retreat everyone in and
I don't know where everybody is. I mean, they're right by the drawbridge now, these guys. They obviously sneaked up on us. I don't know if we've got anybody... Oh, we do have people still outside. Look. Here's one of our march dwarfs. So, if we close the drawbridge now, he's going to be killed. If we leave it open, they might come in and kill everybody. I think we're going to have to close it, aren't we?
You could maybe you'll get inside if you tell everyone to run inside at the same time.
They're too close. He's further away than the goblins are, the kobolds are. Look, they're right there.
Oh, yeah.
He's further away, he's further north. Have we got anybody else outside? Maybe. I told them to run around all over the place doing stuff. See if anybody else is around. I don't know.
Stuff around there.
There's loads of stuff, I just don't necessarily see any of our team. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a couple of things. We want to turn on the alert for the civilians, so that none of them try and run out while I'm closing the drawbridge.
That would be silly.
So the civilian alert's on, and I'm going to have to just raise the drawbridge, and we're going to have to sacrifice this poor Mark's dwarf / miner, because we won't be able to get him inside. Unless we...
a bit more of a wall there.
Unless we try these fortress guards out, but... I don't know. There's a hammer dwarf there, and there's a merchant. And there's another hammer dwarf. So we've got 2 hammer dwarfs.
How many kobolds are there?
And a mace dwarf. and there's like twice as many kobolds. And
Attacked.
there's a Marks dwarf as well. That's not one of ours. So, how many of them are there? Oh, let's have a look, because the one of we know, we've got seven invaders. Oh, look at all the llamas and stuff they brought.
Wow.
They brought all these llamas for us.
It's a couple of stray drakes.
So that's good.
Tame stray drakes.
Yes, they brought those too.
Oh,
we
does
didn't
that
ask.
mean we can have pet dragons?
No, drakes are male ducks.
Oh, doom.
There are
I was hoping there, you see.
there are dragons, and they can theoretically be tamed, but even when tamed, they're more of a liability than anything else.
Oh.
Well, yeah. So you put your dragon somewhere in the fortress to defend it, and as soon as anyone shows up, he breathes fire in a massive cone,
Killing everything.
killing everybody in the area.
Oh
So
dear.
we've got these are our visitors. So we've got Marks dwarf and a hammer dwarf and a mace dwarf and another hammer dwarf. So if they're very good, they could potentially beat those kobolds. Kobolds are all swordsmen, but I don't know how good they are.
Is it get your Marks dwarves up and going?
Yes, one of them is unfortunately outside, but maybe. We're going to have to raise the drawbridge. That's the only thing we can do, is raise the drawbridge. Pull. Hope that they don't all get inside and kill us. And yes, I need to also activate the Marks Dwarf squad. So which with squad's orders, our squad A needs to move to, let's say, here, where my cursor is. So they've been told to station there. So they'll get their gear, and then they'll station themselves there.
Everyone panic!
Actually, no. I think I'll have them stationed here instead, behind where the merchant guards are. All right. I think some of them may get in. The rest of them will kill the miner that's out there. Let's see what happens. Oh, yep, they have in fact just killed him. They swarmed him, look. What's going on here? Who is this? It's a kobold thief. Ooh, the sneaky little buggers. They've come to steal things. Now either he'll get flung into the air, or the
Along with that cat.
or the guards should kill him.
Is that a cat with him?
That's one of our cats, yes. So announcements, yeah, that was just, it paused it because we then detected the thief there. So
Maybe we can shoot him.
what's now happening? Why has it done this? Why has it zoomed here? Are we getting more?
Drop off inaccessible?
Oh no, there's a snatcher as well now.
What's that? As in a child catcher?
Yeah. So there's another kobold or goblin come to steal the children.
No, as in kobolds ate my babies.
Oh, where it is? Oh, it's there.
This is a fine, silly game.
Yes, and one of our other dwarves is out here and has spotted this thief here. I don't know whether the thief will kill him, but he is the farmer, so no, he's actually the smith. He's a smith, so he may well get killed. Oh, this is not going well. Nope, that's closed anyway. They're all.
Yep. There's a load of
Hello.
loot and stuff.
Who are you? That is an axe dwarf.
Is he one of ours?
He's one of ours. I don't know where he got the axe from.
Where's all the kobolds gone?
Oh no, he's running around. He may have chased them away.
Oh, well, have a look at the invader list, maybe. See if they're still there.
Yeah. So look. Yeah, the invaders did go. We've got the thief. The two thieves are still here, but the invaders ran off after murdering one of our dwarves. I don't.
That's helpful.
Well, he obviously, because he has axe dwarf skills, and which are better than his Marks dwarf skills, he instead became an axe dwarf, even though he hasn't got an axe. And so obviously he decided just to go and to wrestle them all, and they've legged it. So
He sort of ran at them shouting, "I've got an axe!" And they went, "Ah!" before they realised he didn't actually have an axe.
oh, hang on, look at this. Look at all
There's a big
these.
pile of loot there.
Look at all these dead kobolds.
Ooh. How did that happen?
We've got 4 dead kobolds here.
Oh, can we find out who did that?
Yes, we can. Let's find our.
Maybe our dwarf has just gone through them like a blender.
Reports. Right. All of these people are apparently fighting, which is... Oh, that's...
The Ranger, the armourer?
No, this was when they all got murdered before. That's our Axe Dwarf. Our Axe Dwarf...
Had him.
He was still carrying his pick, and he cut the kobold's head off with it.
That's pretty impressive.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, and what happened here? He's still using his copper pick, and he's cut one of their arms off, and he kicks him in the teeth and kicks his teeth out, and he cuts his leg off, and he cuts his foot off.
This guy's a veritable psycho.
This Axe Dwarf is a psychopath. Right, the swordsman attacked the cat, the bastard. The Axe Dwarf then attacked him with the pick in his lower body, spilled her guts, tore apart the left kidney, opened an artery, twists the copper pick around in the wound.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and then it hits him in the foot. It lodges in the wound, strikes in the lower body, in the right kidney, lodges in the wound. This guy is a madman.
He's just saved everybody.
He's pretty much
The kobold trap.
with a pickaxe.
You know what it'll be like if we give him an axe?
Wow, I'm really glad we equipped our Marks Dwarfs with pickaxes, because otherwise he wouldn't have been carrying that. I mean, he was carrying it because he was a miner, but when we turned him into a military, because it's part of his uniform, he didn't drop it. And so he kept it.
He went, as I believe the colloquial is, apeshit.
went bananas on the invaders. And the kobold attacked him, but the attack was deflected by his sheep's wool cloak. And then he punched the kobold in the arm, bruising the bone, causing her to drop the sword. Cut the right hand off with his pickaxe.
Short sword. Nice.
Yep, and we'll be melting that down. Cut the right hand off with his pickaxe. Cut the right leg off with his pickaxe. Punched him in the upper body, bruising the muscle and shattering the left false ribs.
So
and then
he's
cut
everybody
her right arm off. I think, well, there were 7 of them. He's killed 4 of them, and the rest of them have run away.
Does he get any more experience or something like this? See if he's.
I don't know. He'll be getting. I think he'll be getting pickaxe experience, because pickaxe, while it's not a proper dwarf weapon, it's considered a foreign weapon. So he'll be getting experience with pickaxe, which isn't brilliantly useful. But given that he's just completely slaughtered all of those invaders, I don't really care. They did kill the cat though. So let's find that thief. See where the thief wound up, because I don't know. Let's where are we? Thief. Oh no, yeah, those are the dead kobolds there.
They're all dead, Dave.
This is the kobold master thief. We need to zoom to. He's down here now. I wonder if he got flung through the air, because he's a long way from the fortress now, and he was on the drawbridge coming in. So yeah, we don't have any reports of him being flung. I don't think. No, I don't see him. But I wonder if he was still flying through the air, because he just moved very quickly. And no, I think fell off the drawbridge or something. Anyway, he didn't get into the fortress, and he's now pegging it off the map. Probably because he's being pursued by the crazy dwarf with a pickaxe. Because I think he just left the map. Yeah, this is the Child Snatcher now, this one. The other one's just gone. Child Snatcher is here, at the edge of the map, almost. And has left. Oh no, but he did he did steal a baby. See in the announcement at the bottom. Oh no, whoever's baby that was, they're going to be very unhappy now.
Not good.
Not brilliant. On the other hand, they've all left, so we can open the drawbridge again.
We have lots of alpacas and loot.
and now we can carry on with the trading. So
Open the gate and set people into grab everything mode.
let's oh God, I wasn't expecting quite this level of harassment. We've obviously grown our wealth too quickly, and now everyone's going, whoa, we should totally go and steal all that. So I've set that to open again. Once the drawbridge is open, I'll turn off the alert. Someone going up in the drawbridge. Oh, another ambush.
Oh my word.
Oh, they're going to kill that dwarf who's there.
This is a psycho dwarf.
It's not. It's our furnace. It's our smith. We've got 2 kobolds, a spearman, and another spearman. Just ambush after ambush, you know. Look at all these. Look at them all. Another 5, like straight away. Right, yeah, and they're after him. He's wily though. He's running away.
He doesn't like the idea of being stabbed, perhaps.
Well, and who does? But I think he's running away, and I think we have not yet opened the drawbridge. But thief has stolen a steel crossbow. Where the hell? Oh no, I think.
I bet it's the loot pile outside.
Well, no, well possibly, but I don't know who had a steel crossbow because it wasn't any of us. I think the thief might actually be inside the fortress, and we just don't know where he is. Because those spearmen are just leaving. There's only 2 of them left now.
They've seen what happened to the last invaders.
Yeah, it's like
sod this. There's some
none of
psycho
that.
dwarf out there with
Let's
a
get out of
pickaxe.
here. Well, he's not dead yet, so that's good. These guys are still on the pick up equipment task because of what we told them to do. Right, look, let's try and get some trading done. No, we can't yet. Someone needs to open that drawbridge again. Why is nobody doing it? There it is, okay. And here comes our axe dwarf, and there's our furnace operator, and there's a hunter going outside, probably to hunt because I turned that task back on. Ugh. What do we got? Others, oh, they've all gone. My invasion didn't last long.
This is a good thing.
Anyway, alright, let's carry on. Let's go back to military alerts. Take the civilian off alert and
Tell people to steal everything that isn't nailed down and located outside.
I should just possibly cancel that squad order as well.
Can you tell people to grab stuff from a particular area?
Well, you designate it for pickup, and they'll go and do it. But you can't tell them specifically to prioritise any one area over any other.
Yeah, so it might be a good idea to prioritise that area because
Well,
it's got lots of tasty loot in it.
Well, we can't. That's the thing. You can't prioritise. You can't prioritise it. You can
Well,
tell
say
them which
as
stuff.
in tell them to grab it. Oh look,
Yeah,
they are.
they're going after it anyway.
Yeah.
Where's he going? Oh, he's going up there to do stuff. There's people hanging around and they're cancelling pickup equipment. Interrupted by Kobold Master Thief. There's a thief somewhere up here. Because where is he? There's a sodding thief. There's a snake as well, but there's people being interrupted by a Kobold Thief, and I don't know where it is. But he must be here somewhere because people are being interrupted by it. Unless that's just a kind of remaining commands from earlier. Now we're getting another thief alert. So yeah, there's a thief right there. Where is he? He's up there. Now I don't know where he's going to go. He's probably going to come down in here and try and make off with things. But there's all these lads. You know what? I'm going to tell our squad to attack the thief. Because we've got a psycho with a pickaxe who can probably do that. So let's do it. Where's he going? He's not... He's being pursued by them. Let's... where is he? he's leaving. I think when he leaves, he'll probably make off with something. Still around.
Hopefully we'll still get a decent amount of loot from the other stuff we found.
I don't know what they're stealing. I don't know where we could have stolen that steel crossbow from, but he is definitely hightailing it off the map. Like that. Away he goes, and he's gone. And we've struck Hornblende, woo. And it's winter. Anyway.
So we trade with the merchant caravan?
Yeah, they're not ready to trade yet. It takes a little bit of time.
Oh, right. Do you get an alert then?
No. A thief has stolen a copper pick. See, I don't know where they're stealing this stuff from unless it had been dropped. And that's kind of irritating because it might have been the Axe Dwarf that dropped it. Because when they change from being military to not military, they kind of sometimes drop their equipment where they're standing. So it could have been that.
Lots of people running outside and grabbing stuff though.
Yes, but the thief has made it away with the pick, which is probably why he didn't stick around. He just went, oh, I've got this pickaxe now. I'm out of here.
Yeah, this will pay me a few pennies.
There's people being interrupted by peregrine falcons as well, which is not brilliant, but the hunter can probably deal with that. Right, give them a little bit of time. Nope, still not ready. But these walls are being done, which is nice. I had designated that before. This upper floor's been mostly done. So stuff's still happening. And they're still collecting all this gear from outside. They've moved the dead goblins into the refuse stockpile now, where they belong. Not ready to trade yet. Oh, there was something else I wanted to check on, because down in where that's been smoothed now. Actually, I think that's got fortifications in it now. This here, yeah, that's a fortification now. Excellent, because in the space we've actually dug all this out now, the cistern stuff, so we can actually make use of that. And I wanted to check that because the stoneworker who got quite badly injured actually was the only one who had the stone detailing task turned on, which is what you use to carve fortifications with. So I wanted to check that he was all okay. This hasn't been smoothed or anything yet though. Nor have they dug that gold out, but of course it's winter again, so we really can't make use of this water system because everything's frozen. Well, that was another brief thing of excitement as a load of kobolds turned up and one of our dwarfs went psycho on them. Our stoneworker seems to be up and about again because he's creating a masterpiece. So
excellent.
Let's have a quick look at health. See what his
probably look at happiness as well.
Yeah, what his situation is. We've got a woodcrafter who requires a crutch. Yeah, that's the one who was who was being an axe dwarf. So he's obviously been injured by. He can't stand. That's not good at all. Grasp impaired. Motor nerve and sensory nerve damage. Oh.
That is ridiculous amounts of detail.
He requires diagnosis.
Someone come over and say, "You're in trouble, mate."
Hopefully someone's gonna come and drag him off to the hospital in that case. The stoneworker appears to be fine. No problems. He's got some wounds, but they've been sutured. So he's been given a splint and he's been sutured. So that's good. He's good. That's why he's okay. He's moving around on his splint now.
Hobble, hobble.
So that other one will need to be taken to the hospital, which maybe he is. I don't know. Let's have a look. There's somebody in the hospital there, but I don't think that's him. Who are you? Oh, nope. That is the injured one, so he's actually in the hospital. So a doctor will presumably get to him at some point. How are we looking up here? Ah, good. Trading is ready. So let's just trade all of this finished goods stuff to them, and then see. Ooh, that's worth quite a bit. That's good. Page down, another finished goods bin. Oh, it's got loads of nest boxes in, which I actually don't want to sell. I wanted to build them. So let's not do the whole bin. That's a leather thing as well. Am I going to have to check this now? Oh, and this one's got loads of clothes in from all of our dead migrants. So we'll try
Now,
this.
Wombat Bone Scepter.
Wombat Bone Scepter. Yeah, we need to sort this out because this is not. There's a bunch of the stuff we don't want to sell, like these quivers. Amulets we can sell, bracelets and whatever. But we need to. Amulet, earring. Ooh, lovely quartzite earring.
Plenty of cash for that.
Let me just quickly check through this list and make sure we're not selling splints or anything. That all looks fine. Ooh, look at these high quality rock crowns that we made. That's nice.
Plenty of cash there.
Okay, so we are we've got 8664 to trade. So let's go here and see what they're selling. I reckon we want some leather. Leather is going to be important, so I reckon we want some of that.
Maybe they've got some fat.
Maybe they've got some fat. So let's see if they've got any leather bins. First of all, paging down. That's a leather bin right there, with elk bird leather in it. That's a leather bin with eagle leather in it. That's a leather bin with pond grabber leather in it, and some bobcat leather. Excellent. Well, this is all the leather we prioritised last time, of course. Rhesus macaque leather.
Lots of leather.
Leather. Yeah, well, we did ask them to bring leather, so they did.
So better buy it then, really.
So we should purchase it. Well, we can afford it, and we do want to make lots of leather armour and stuff. So
yeah, porcupine leather. Spiky.
Excellent. Marmot leather. Don't want these steel bolts.
Hoary marmot.
Yeah, hoary marmots.
Ooh, I'm at anvils.
They brought us anvils as we requested. Well, actually, we've got. I'm going to put 2 down because we've got quite a bit of
They've got steel ones as well.
cash. Yeah, but they're basically the same, and the steel ones are more expensive. So that's good.
Is that a prepared dingo spleen?
It's something that's actually made from prepared dingo spleen. Yes. No, it's just a prepared dingo spleen. 5 prepared dingo spleens, in fact. So if you wanted to make something out of dingo spleen, now's your chance. Yummy dingo spleen. Cave fish, cave lobster. There's some stuff. They've got steel wheelbarrow, very expensive. Let's buy these crutches because they're cheap. Donkey cheese.
2-humped camel cheese.
Yeah. Right.
Venezuelan beaver's goat cheese.
Okay, good. We've got leather, and we've got lots of leather, and we still have a decent amount of money left over, so we can buy whatever we fancy, and also some of our livestock.
Like, say, alpacas.
Exactly, and possibly these ropes as well. Buy a rope or 2. They brought some wood. Did we ask them to bring wood? I don't think we did. But we are. It's
quite
cheap.
Yeah.
And we kind of need wood. Just buy it. Dun dun dun. Sheep wool rope, alpaca wool rope, expensive rope, bobcat leather, horse skin, tin flask, platinum flask, bronze harp, horse cage, drake, hen cage. We've got hens. Sow cage. There's a nickel cage. Ah, right. Here we go. Llamas. 1 male llama, 1 female llama. Done. We have spare cash. Possibly some more females. Another female alpaca and another female llama. So now we can breed them more quickly. Yeah, why not? There we go.
He says your efforts are legend as well.
Yes. I think it's because we gave them such a profit last time. And we have successfully, well, I say successfully, we've fought off several ambushes now.
Yeah. Hopefully adds to our reputation.
Hopefully. What else is there? Llama cage.
And alpacas as well.
More llamas. We've got lots of.
Alpacas are better wool.
Yes, I'm buying up all the females of both llamas and alpacas because we can easily afford them. Although we're probably getting to the point where they're going to start saying not as good, not good enough profit. So let's just buy a couple of more cheap things.
Have you got a couple of stud llamas as well?
We do. I'm going to check in the interim. We did lose. We lost a pickaxe, but I don't care. We can make new ones. Let's just make sure. Right, the ones with T next to them are the ones we're trading for. So these are all females. However, this is a male llama. Right, we've got a female llama here.
Ralph.
You may. We don't get the option of giving them names.
Right.
You can call him Ralph if you like.
Excellent.
This is a male alpaca, and now we have 2 female alpacas. So we've got some female alpacas, female llamas, and 1 male for the stud. So
make ourselves a little llama farm.
Yes, we can, and let's see how we're giving him 2887 profit of 8664, which is 30% ish. Hopefully he will be happy with that.
Yep.
T for trade. No, he wants to buy some of the clothes that are in our goods as the counter offer. I think that's it. He wants all of our quality nest boxes as well.
As well?
Yes.
That's a lot of extra stuff he wants.
And consider the offer. Yeah.
Can we add more stuff from our side as well?
I don't want to sell those bloody... I don't want to kind of trade away all of our stuff, and this is now all cancelled again, which is really annoying. Amulet, bracelet, amulet, earring. He's still got more stuff than before, so obviously there's something else that I'm not... Oh yeah, the nest boxes are still in there, aren't they?
Nest boxes are a weird thing to want.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I'm going to take those off because I want to use those for the chickens that we've got.
Yeah.
And whatever that is, that leather thing. What I think we'll do instead is cut down our demands by knocking 1 llama and 1 alpaca off. How about that?
What's he going to say?
He's happy with that. Okay.
Good stuff.
So now we can lose the trader from the depot because we don't need that anymore, and go downstairs to where we want to put our pasture, which is down here, and create our pasture using this zone thing. And I will use floor flow by pressing E a couple of times because that grows it out from where you decide to create it and just uses the floor because it's a weird shape. So doing it as a rectangle wouldn't quite work.
Yep, fair enough.
So there it is. We make that into a pen or pasture, and we set pen pasture information. And those llamas that we've got, which are in cages. Actually, I think maybe we should wait until the merchants leave, so we don't try and steal theirs, because they're not very happy about that if you do that. So yeah, that's where the pasture's going to be.
Irked by that.
All right. That was quite exciting, and
yeah. Is there any loot still outside? Oh, a few pieces.
There's a few things, some clothes and stuff lying around. They're just busy doing stuff, and they're digging this trench now. Yep. And we're training some more war dogs. I did actually assign war dogs to our.
People are still grabbing loot from the pile.
A little while ago, they're all grabbing that. So they've cleared some stuff away. They're digging there. See if there's any more digging going on down in the other digging areas. The merchants have left. I designated some digging down here. I actually didn't do this properly, because I want that as well. Just exploratory, because we want to see where the sand is. And I've tried it on this floor because I'm becoming increasingly concerned that this floor is going to be mostly rock. So, except when you get right out to the edge here, there's not as much sand, I don't think, down here as I thought. So yes, they're busy digging this room out, which is good. We're gonna do a bunch of other stuff. Actually, that's a good point as well. How are our orders doing? Most of the coffins have been made. That was what I wanted to check on, because one of these rooms, we've got a bunch of big rooms down here that we dug out, and I put some stuff in here. This is a stockpile of some ammunition that we can't use. At least if I've done it right, it is. It's actually got copper bolts in it as well. Copper bolts, iron arrows, silver arrows, copper bolts, iron arrows, silver arrows. Because arrows we definitely can't use, because they're for regular bows, and we for crossbows use bolts.
Yep.
I've got some copper arrows here. So this is kind of a stockpile of stuff we can melt down.
So we can melt stuff that we can. Yeah,
we can melt down the iron arrows and the silver arrows and stuff into regular silver, and then just do other stuff with them. I wanted another area, but I don't know. Do I want it that far deep? I don't suppose it matters, but we need to kind of keep an eye on where it is. Or I could put it in the corner of this room. It doesn't really matter that much, because we're going to designate somewhere for all these coffins to live. So build N for burial receptacle, and we've got a load of coffins. So let's put a bunch of them out here, like that. And yeah, the construct coffin order has been completed, because we've got some dead dwarves and then we need to bury them.
Yep.
So we got to put coffins down, and they are being brung.
Brunged.
So we'll just wait for them to bring the coffins down, and once we've got our coffins in place and everything, and we've laid our dead to rest, and then we will call it for this episode. More eventful than I was expecting. I was expecting we might get a little bit of a sort of rest from insane.
There's an insane amount of
goblin ambushes, but no. Right, and the way you do stuff with coffins again is you use Q again for preferences, and you press B to use for burial, and that's basically it. You can specifically make a tomb for an individual, but you don't really need to do that. This is just a communal burial ground. And so now that they've been toggled to be used for burial, then people will start bringing the dead down and burying them.
Yep.
Like that. That's happening. Go on. Yep, there they are. Being buried. There's the last coffin coming in, so I shall just designate the last one of those.
Alas. As
a burial thingy. And there you are. The resting place of a ranger, an armourer, another armourer, an animal dissector, a fish dissector, a miner, a surgeon, a trapper, and a weaver.
All the people that turned up and got horribly slaughtered.
All of the dead migrants.
Yeah.
Presumably they've put all of the bits in the appropriate coffin. Because
chopped up.
There were at least two of them. Two of them got beheaded. So it's not that much fun.
No.
Guys, can we look inside? Partial skeleton.
Oh dear.
There you go. Yes, good. There's the head and the skeleton together. So that's good.
That's good. They have rudimentary identification of body part skills.
And yep, they're bringing all the dead down. And I want to check on our water source down here, which we were still working on. It looks like it's been smoothed now, which is good. But I want them to dig the gold out, because we want lots and lots of gold. So, when's this going to melt? So all the water that's actually underneath the ground.
Yeah.
Is not frozen, because it's protected from the elements, but everything else is. So that's we're kind of stuffed as far as that goes. Oh well, and they're working on this trench too, and they're slaughtering hens. And I disabled the kitchen as well. I turned off all of the meals that they were making, so the kitchen is now rendering fat, or should be, if there's any fat to render. And down here, I designated another fat stockpile, which has some fat in it, by the look of it. Let's see what this is. That's some chicken fat from our killed chickens.
Oh, there we go.
So that's good, because we can use that to make soap with once we've got some lye, which I don't know if we've got. Let's have a look in the ashery. No, not yet. We need some ash first, which this wood furnace is supposed to be making, but I don't know if it is. Let me just check the job screen again. We've got another... Oh. I am going to increase the priority of this ash thing to hopefully switch that around, and hopefully they'll make some ash now. Have a quick look. Well, it's appeared at the bottom of the list now, at least.
Yeah.
So fine. And that's all just basic housekeeping nonsense. Let's see what's happening up here. The merchants have departed. Those cages are all ours. So let's do this pasture thing, and then we will call it a day. Let's get all of our lovely llamas and alpacas into the pasture. Thus, and actually, we also are going to want a farmer's workshop for the shearing and milking. So workshops with W, whatever it is, W again for farmer's workshop. I'll put it here. That seems like a handy place for it. I'll make a note of that. Brilliant. They're bringing the livestock in now. You can see, dragging them in. Are those alpacas? I can't tell. Just a weird sprite. No, those are llamas. Okay. Oh, the alpacas are presumably the white ones. So we've got half a dozen of those, more than we expected to get, because I thought we were just going to get a single pair. But hopefully that pasture's big enough for them. Oh! Oh no!
Eh?
Look what just happened. Our woodcraft has been found dead, dehydrated.
Oh dear.
He was in the hospital, and because there was no water, no one was able to bring him any, and he died.
Oh dear. That's not good.
That
Something
sucks.
Something should be rectified.
That sucks. Well, yeah, we're supposed to be doing our water sources, but I should just stop worrying so much about all this gold and just bloody make it into a water source. I'm going to cancel this digging designation that we've got going on here, and instead just make this a water source because we need the water. Let's carve some fortifications into it with a... Right, so one of our stone carvers will at some point show up and carve that, and then we'll have some water, and hopefully nobody else in the hospital will die of dehydration. Eek. Eek. We were going to end on a high note with our lovely llamas, but now on the note of death.
Death?
Death. Where's the coffins at? Down here somewhere. Presumably he's now occupying one of these. Oh, we don't actually have enough. No, let's place another burial receptacle for our poor woodcrafter. We do have plenty of them. Right. He was the hero as well.
Oh, was that the nutter?
That was the nutcase who fended off those attackers with his pickaxe.
Oh no.
And then he's dehydrated and died. That's an ignominious death. Ooh! Hello, magma pool. I also told our miners to dig deeper.
I understand from a certain piece of literature that it's not always a good idea.
Yes, but we do want magma for the forging of things. Now, they actually didn't dig down into the magma pool. Where did they dig down into? I don't know. Where the hell's the stairway? Oh, right. So he carved through that hole, which gave him slightly better visibility, and that's how we saw this magma pool over here.
Yeah.
And this is actually higher up than I expected, because normally you dig down to the layer, and that's when you find them. But we're still quite high up, which is a good thing because it means we don't have to dig all the way down to find magma. So, yeah, here is magma. That's open space. That's open space with magma in it. This is obsidian, made when the magma met the water, I guess. All right. Anyway, we've blathered on for far too long now. This is a good place to end on our awesome discovery of the magma pool, which means we don't have to dig all the way down to the magma layer to get access to magma, which means we can bring our Magma Forge plans forward. So hurrah! Hurrah for that. And so next time we will try and build a Magma Forge without getting anybody killed.
That's helpful.
Which should be useful, and then we can actually start forging properly, because we won't have to keep on burning trees in order to get fuel.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching.
Thank you all.
Tune in next time for episode 10.
More doom and gloom.
For more doom, gloom, and hopefully not quite so much death. Thanks very much. Bye.
Toodaloo.